muscle up tutorial today, guys. I'm going to say, just as one thing before you start, just make sure you can do at least about 10 pull-ups. Just because if your body weight feels lighter to you for doing them, it's going to make learning them easier, obviously, and probably 10 dips as well. But if you can do 15 to 20, that'd be better. But 10 really is about all you need, and you can learn it. It's more about your power than how many pull-ups you can do. Right, so we'll go into it. I'm going to go through a session that you can follow in one session for learning it. So if you're coming out here and you're going for a session to try and learn muscle ups, I'd say the first thing you want to do, start with some high pull-ups. Sorry, not high pull-ups. First you're going to do fast pull-ups. So for fast pull-ups, you're just going to pull up and aim to get your chin above the bar as quick as you can. You're going to pull up explosively. Don't do them until you're really tired. Just do them. Just do a set of whatever, 4 to 6 is ideal, or something like that. But it depends how many pull-ups you can do, obviously. It's just to get the power, to get your muscles really going. So you're going to go from the bottom, you're going to pull up, get your chin open as quick as you can. Right. 2 up, good one. Right. So that's your fast pull-ups. Right. Once you've done them, do a few sets of them, or whatever. And then you're going to go on to high pull-ups. These are really important for getting your muscle ups, because you need to be at a point where you're getting up on your pull-ups up to about your lower chest at least before you can even consider doing a muscle up. Because if you're trying to do a muscle up from there, it's just too hard to get your elbows over like that. It needs to be down there, and then you have a lot easier job getting them over. Don't worry if you can't at first get that high. You might only just be able to get a little bit above your chin at first, but trust me, just a few sessions of doing it and you'll be getting higher, because I was like that at first. So just get as high as you can. Again, don't go until you're really tired. Just do sets of about 4 to 6 or whatever, so you just get as high as you can. Alright, so it's just like that. So that's high pull-ups. So that's 2 things you can do. Just do a few sets of those. Give yourself a good bit of rest in between, because you're training for strength. You're not training for anything else. But next thing you need to do is muscle up negatives. These are in a progressive sort of order. So you can do these in one session if you feel ready for it, but just focus on them one at a time if you want, individually in a session. So you can start with just focusing on the high ones and the fast ones at first, and then move on to these ones that I'm going to go on to now. But when you get it all together, you can move on to doing them all in one session. So next, muscle up negatives. These are really good for getting the strength from if you're not ready for them yet. So you get to the top of the bar. You wouldn't do a muscle up to get up there, obviously, because you can't do it yet. So you just get on top of the bar however you can. That's a muscle up. Right, and you're just going to lower yourself slowly, particularly the transition in the middle. So lower yourself the whole way slowly, particularly this part now, because this is the hard part. You're going to do that. Try not to drop yourself really fast. Keep lowering it slowly. Those are great. Just do again, I'd say 4 to 6 again on those. But once you can do those, you should be ready to start seeing if you can do a one-arm muscle up, which is where you do your pull up and then you get one arm over first like that, and then do it. It's a lot easier. My little brother's going to show you how to do those. So. Yeah, nice. Do another one if you can. Do one more if you can. That's it, you get it. Nice. Good. There, you got it. Oh, well done, mate. That's one arm muscle ups. Once you can do them, you're getting there. Just go a bit closer. Once you've learned them, you're getting there, you're getting closer to learning it. Then it's time to move on to these, which really helps me to learn muscle ups from when I can do the one arm ones up to being able to do it properly. And they force you to learn the form of it. to learn how to get them both over at the same time, and they build you up to it. They're really good. So I'm just going to go to a different bar. Perfect. Just keep it there, mate.
Yeah.
Right, so with these, right, what you want to do is, these are, once you can do a one-arm muscle up, move on to these, because these are like the best thing. Once you can do that, you need a low bar where your feet can touch the ground. Just move it down to my feet a minute, so you can see about that sort of height. Yeah, come back a little bit. Keep it there. Yeah. Right, what you do for these, right, you're going to start off just squat down like that, and you're going to just jump up into the muscle up. It should be quite easy. Just use your legs to get up there. Get a feel for it. Just like that. You're going to start off like that, and you should be able to do those to start with. And you're going to progress to putting your legs further out, and that's going to make you use your arms more. So each time, using your arms more and more, and try not to push up with your legs as well at the same time. Do that less and less as you're going, and you're going to build up to it. So eventually, your legs are going to be coming right out, and you're going to be nearly doing a proper muscle up. Legs are going to be right out there, and you're doing them like that. As you're doing those, you're going to get a really good feel for it, and eventually you're going to feel ready to try it on the proper bar. Just keep progressing with them so you feel ready for it, and then you're going to go to the bar and you're going to be able to do it eventually. It does take a while. It took me 5 weeks of training properly to learn it, so it does take time, the muscle up, more than most things to learn. So don't expect to get it straight away. It can be annoying while you learn it, but just keep going at it. Right? And you'll eventually be able to just do your muscle ups. Mine still aren't perfect. I've just learned them, to be honest. I learned them like 3 weeks ago. So they're still, the form's getting there, it's getting better. But yeah, that's about it. One more thing as well. As you look, just come a bit closer, mate. One last thing that you can use to learn is just try and get a feel for it. Try and get a feel for rotating your wrists at the top when you're doing your fast pull-ups sometimes. So just get a feel for twisting your wrists. Actually, I didn't mention this because I'm sure most of you already know, but obviously when you do the pull-up, you're doing them like that, and then your wrists have to turn to do the muscle up. Just practice doing that, even when you can't do the muscle up yet. Just practice twisting your wrists over. So you just do pull-ups, so you're just getting a feel for it. Because your wrists have to turn to be able to do a muscle up. Otherwise, it ain't going to work. So you're just going to pull up just like this. Just try and get a feel for it. Try and get your elbows up a little bit as well, so you can get a feel for that as well. Just doing a bit fast. That's it, really. Those exercises, that's all I did. It took me 5 weeks from not being able to do it at all to being able to do muscle ups. So just use them, you'll be able to do it. That's it. Subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. Alright, cheers, thanks.